Terry, I believe it.
Brian London, All Cans Radio.
All right, Terry Richardson.
Hey, Richard. I didn't. The names came at me fast, so
We'll make a list. We'll get it to you.
We'll say it again.
you know how some of those guys are just like Brian, know you by name. I got Manny though because we spoke already.
If I told you my nickname was the Beast, you won't forget it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How'd you get that?
It's because I would say, don't ask. It's a long time.
We all
goes back to my fleet-footed high school.
We all got secrets. Are we?
Why don't you start with that?
Okay. Well, first off, I'd like to start off by saying that I'm very excited and happy to be a member of the University of Miami's football program and coaching staff. Being the guy that's born and raised right up the street in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, I mean, this is a dream job for me. I'd like to personally thank Coach Golden, for reaching out to me and, bringing me back home. And, once again, I'm very excited about working with a talented group of running backs and see if we can get this thing moving and turned in the right direction. So with that being said, I'm here at your guys' disposal and willing to answer any questions that you have.
Obviously, what have you seen on film of the guys that you have?
Well, it's two things. First, we played similar opponents at my old university. We played. I was at Connecticut. They played Pittsburgh. We also played Pittsburgh. They played South Florida. We also played South Florida. So I got a chance to see, some of the backs run and crossover film, and also my second day in the office, I pulled up our Exo system and I got a chance to look at a little inside run, to see, a couple of guys move around. And, there's no doubt that the talent is here. We just, got to refine it and get it all, channeled and turned in the right direction. And that's my goal.
Terry, did you have a chance to go with Coach Edsel to Maryland? Was that a possibility or?
He never. I never want to assume anything, but he never, formally reached out to me and said anything. I think when we first did speak, I basically mentioned to him that I was going to the University of Miami as the running backs coach. I do believe that was a strong possibility. I saw reports the following day that I was one of the guys that were. Going to Maryland with him, but that was not true. I was coming here.
You coached, it was a running backs all 12 years. You were up there.
Yes, sir. Yep.
I guess, what was Coach Edsel like? What did you kind of learn from him, and how do you feel you can bring that over here and help this program?
The one thing about Coach Edsel, I mean, he instilled a work ethic, by example. It basically trickled down, to the coaching staff, to the support staff, and also, through the to the players. He's very organized. He's a disciplinarian, and those are some of the things that qualities I had in myself, but for doing it for 12 years, it just refined them.
Coach, talk about you grew up down here. Did you ever, when you were growing up, want to play here? Did you, with your 12 years at Connecticut, did you want to, did you see yourself trying to get back down here? Just talk about, your ties to this area and what they mean to you.
Well, actually, the University of Miami was one of my 5 official visits when I was coming out of high school. Went to a high school down in Oakland Park, Florida, Northeast High School, and they nicknamed also the Hurricane. So once again, I'm a Hurricane. So it was a school I was considered, coming to. At that time, Coach Erickson had took over the program and kind of changed the offense around for what Coach Johnson was doing, and it just wasn't the right fit for me, because I was more of a, an I back, and we did a little bit of pro style and pro option, in my high school system. So where I chose to go to college, that was the better fit for me.
And did you grow up as a Canes fan?
Oh, without a doubt. Every if you're in Dade, Fort Lauderdale, West Palm Beach, once you get up to that Central Florida area, you kind of, go over to the Florida Gators. I don't know if I should say that in here, but without a doubt, I grew up a big fan.
And you're 12 years. And did you ever? I mean, was this the dream to get back down to your family, back down?
You know what?
Play, or-
You know what? I'm the type of person that I'm very loyal. You know, to the place where I'm working and employed, and 12 years is a long time. I would say early in my career, I never really considered it. I was committed to getting Connecticut moved and turned into the right direction, and I think we've accomplished great things there in a short amount of time, and it was just time to move on and kind of branch off and do my own thing, do what I wanted to do. So
I'm sorry, Terry.
yes.
I was just going to ask.
So to answer your question, yes, if I wanted to branch off and coming back down south would be what I wanted to do. Yes.
I just wanted to ask Terry, how attractive do you think you were? The fact that you were from South Florida, maybe recruiting ties to Coach Golden.
Right.
How important was that? And
I think it played a big part in it. The fact that I'm from down here, but at the same time, I think I'm very productive at my job, and I can bring something to the table. I take a lot of pride in my work. I know only one way to do things, and that's the right way. And I think having coached against Coach Golden, at UConn, and he was at Temple. I think he's seen my body of work and the type of products that I was producing there at Connecticut, and how hard my guys play.
What is your role going to be kind of as far as recruiting goes? Has Golden talked to you about that at all?
You could, but I can answer it right now. Right now, I'm just wide open. I'm full bore. We're trying to solidify this recruiting class. Get the best of the best. As far as what area I would have, we haven't sat down and talked about it. I mean, he's busy. He's a workaholic. In my short time, knowing him, and that's basically our focus right now. So I'm pretty sure once we get through signing date and all that, we'll sit down and hash all that out.
Having played here and coached here, do you have a familiarity with some of the coaches in the area?
Without a doubt. There's in recruiting this area obviously for 12 years, and getting around and building relationships and doing things the right way and never burning any bridges. I think I got a pretty decent relationship with the coaches in the South Florida area.
Spend all your time, I guess, trying to convince kids from here to go north. Now, is it going to be easier to keep kids?
I think so. I mean, this place, to me, it sells itself. I mean, there's great tradition. The weather is close to home. You're playing in the ACC against great competition. I mean, what more could you ask for?
That being said, you guys are